Ever feel like achieving huge goals requires massive, overwhelming changes? What if the secret to making 2025 your breakout year isn't about giant leaps, but something much smaller and more powerful? Welcome to the 1% Edge, the concept of making tiny, almost unnoticeable improvements every single day. We're talking about becoming just 1% better than you were yesterday. 1% might sound insignificant, but here's where the magic happens. It's all about consistency and the incredible power of compounding. Imagine an airplane taking off from New York, heading for Los Angeles. If the pilot adjusts their course by just 1 single degree at the beginning, that plane won't want to land in LA. It could end up hundreds of miles away in Seattle or Mexico. That minuscule adjustment, compounded over thousands of miles, leads to a drastically different destination. Each tiny daily improvement you make is like that 1-degree shift. Alone, it seems trivial, but stack it day after day, and those small changes multiply exponentially. The key isn't just small improvements, it's small, consistent improvements daily. You're not aiming for overnight perfection. You're aiming for consistent progress. Let's look at the math. If you get 1% better every day for a year, you become 37 times better than when you started. If you get 1% worse every day, you'll be down to less than 0.03% of your original self. It's like a tiny magnifying glass that itself gets magnified every single day. Soon, those tiny changes are being viewed through an incredibly powerful lens. The compounding effect isn't just mathematical, it's deeply psychological. Our brains are wired for instant gratification. So when small changes don't produce immediate rewards, we give up. But committing to just 1% improvement feels manageable, not overwhelming. Each tiny successful action creates momentum, like a snowball rolling downhill. As you consistently show up, you start to see yourself differently. Not someone trying to be fit, but someone who works out every day. This identity shift reinforces your habits and strengthens your belief. Now, how do you discover your personal edges? A personal edge is simply a specific area where small, consistent effort creates outsized results over time. These edges exist everywhere. Improving email clarity at work, drinking 1 more glass of water, sending 1 thoughtful text daily, or practicing guitar for 5 minutes. Finding these areas requires self-awareness and honest reflection. Ask yourself, what are my 2025 goals? And what small daily habits could contribute? What often feels clunky or just okay in my routine? Seek feedback from trusted friends or colleagues about one small thing you could improve. Observe your habits. Where do you waste time, get stuck, or feel drained? Once you've identified personal edges, make your improvements ridiculously small and incredibly consistent. Instead of, I'll meditate for 30 minutes, try I'll sit quietly for 60 seconds. Instead of I'll run 5K, try I'll put on my running shoes. The goal isn't immediate transformation, it's building confidence and consistency. Use habit stacking by attaching new behaviors to existing routines. After you make coffee, drink a full glass of water. After you brush your teeth, do 10 squats. After you get into bed, read 1 page instead of checking your phone. Make your habits obvious and easy. Lay out workout clothes the night before. Keep water bottles visible. Prep healthy snacks on Sunday. Remove obstacles that your future tired self might use as excuses. Reward your efforts with small treats that reinforce positive feelings. After you're tidy up, play your favorite song. After reading a page, save a dark chocolate. Plan for slip-ups, because life happens. The never miss twice rule is crucial. If you miss 1 day, get back on track the very next day. Have an if-then plan ready. If I skip morning meditation, then I'll do 60 seconds of mindfulness before lunch. Be kind to yourself. Perfection isn't the goal. Consistent effort is. Review and adjust regularly by checking in every week or 2. Is this habit still working for you? Does it feel too hard or too easy? Habit building is dynamic, not rigid, so be flexible and experiment to find what truly works for you. Tracking progress and maintaining momentum is essential for reaching those 2025 goals. Spot and celebrate your daily wins, those small actions and positive choices that move you closer to your goal. At the end of each day, jot down 1 to 3 things you did that moved the needle. By acknowledging each small step, you see tangible proof of progress, which boosts morale and builds a positive feedback loop. Keep your motivation tank fueled by revisiting your why, the deep-seated reason behind your 2025 goal. Visualize success by imagining what achieving your goal will feel, look, and sound like. Connect with others who can provide encouragement and shared experience. Celebrate major milestones with something meaningful, even if it's just a special meal or a treat you've been wanting. When you hit a plateau, that frustrating period where progress seems to stall, remember it's natural and signals you've mastered a level. Break through plateaus by changing your approach, seeking feedback, taking strategic breaks, or reviewing what was working before. Be ready to adapt your strategy as circumstances change, like a GPS that recalculates when you hit traffic. Schedule regular check-ins to ask, is this strategy still working? Are there new tools I should use? Has anything changed that impacts my goal? Your 2025 vision connects to these daily wins because big goals are built from tiny, deliberate steps. Each 1% edge is a stone dropped in the water, building a bridge to your distant island. The compound effect means you don't just achieve 365 daily wins. You build 365 layers of skill, habit, and progress. Each win gives you confidence that makes the next step easier, creating unstoppable momentum. Start with one tiny habit today. Choose it, stack it with an existing routine, make it obvious and easy. Reward yourself, and plan for the path to extraordinary 2025 success is paved with ordinary, consistent efforts. So start laying those stones today.